What's going on, Libra? And welcome to my channel, Alchemist. Justin here, and I hope you're having a wonderful month so far. So for those of you who are returning, welcome back, Soul Tribe. I appreciate your subscriptions, your likes, and shares. Your support really is just amazing, Libra. And it keeps us growing. And for those of you who are new, welcome. I'm happy how yourself has brought you here. We are in for an amazing journey. And let me tell you why, Libra, because it is Celestial News Monthly. I know, right? It's just like, I'm like, what am I gonna do with these hand signs? I need to get like maybe some pom poms or something. That might be a little over the top. But with this monthly spread, Libra, whenever the sun moves to a new sign, we're gonna talk about where the planets are at and how we can work with the energies. And just so you're all aware, this is a general reading, not a one-to-one, so take what resonates with you, leave the rest with me, and never force a reading on a situation, okay? So with all that being said, let's jump into it. Your space has been cleansed. Crystals, feeling so lovely. Just great energy all around here, Libra. So Libra, I have oracle cards here with the zodiac signs that the sun and the planets are in. I'm going to pull an oracle card from this deck for each one, and then we'll get some details with the tarot. But before we jump to this thing, these readings that I do, they're not gender-specific readings, so apply these energies to people as they make sense for your situations, okay? Thank you. And in case if y'all were curious, the decks that I'm working with, I've included links for them down in the description box below, so definitely check that out if you're interested. But also down below are some links for some other readers that are like watching Libra, so definitely check them out. Very cool group. I think you'd really enjoy them. But let's talk about this little intimate party that Virgo's throwing in their sign, because you got the sun that's going to be entering Virgo, and then their ruler just wants to just hang out with Virgo a little bit longer, so they're going to go retrograde. Don't you love a good Mercury retrograde, Libra? But with the sun's going to enter Virgo on the 23rd of August, and that's going to be about 4 a.m. Eastern time, and then we'll be there through the 23rd of September. And with this energy, Libra, this is really great for, let's say, Virgo is very detail-oriented, very organized, very analytical, methodical type energy. So this is great for, just getting things in order and getting things organized. Really great for polishing your skills as well. And also, too, of being of service to the community there, Libra. But also, Virgo deals with routines as well. So if you've been wanting to maybe incorporate like doing more who knows, Libra, like maybe changing up diets or not even changing diets really, but more so like maybe incorporating more kind of natural foods or, getting out to move the body more, however that's looking, just definitely work with this energy, Libra. And then you couple that with Mercury. Mercury's going to be retrograde on the same day that the sun is entering on the 23rd of August and will be retrograde through the 15th of September. And Mercury retrogrades generally can bring about some kind of trickiness with technology there. So definitely pay attention to any sort of like expecting any sort of like important messages and things those lines. Just kind of keep an extra eye out for that. And you may also notice too that maybe serving up word salad a little bit more frequently than normal there, Libra. I'm already noticing that things are already starting to kick in there. But also, you may experience some delays on the job or notice even some missed deadlines. And also, too, and this is not health advice, Libra, but, this is a great time, again, for really paying attention to your health. Virgo is a very health conscious sign as well. So making sure your stress levels are low, that we're getting enough sleep. We mentioned the food, the diet, the moving the bodies. And even, too, just like checking in with like your mental health and even like your spiritual health there, Libra. But also, too, this is really great for reviving any sort of like old ideas or visiting any projects or any sort of or things that we've left unfinished there, Libra. But let's get into your first card here. Oh, interesting. Which is the 6th card of Cancers, which is the heart and home. And with this card, this is a card of happy family, security, love, kindness, family, belonging, bliss, contentment, comfort, established, fulfilled, legacy, boundaries, affection, peace, heart's desire, and longevity. Interesting, Libra. An energy that's coming through here is belonging. And I feel like maybe for some, maybe we've been in this place where we've been. It's not that I don't feel like you don't have any, like anyone, any friends or anything like that, Libra, but maybe we're really looking for a place where we belong. You know, whether this be, maybe this could be where we're living right now. Maybe it's not quite, maybe we don't feel like we belong in, like, let's say if we're living in the city, you know, maybe we want to move to the country, or maybe even vice versa. Or maybe this is even like trying to find that soul tribe that you're looking for, Libra. There may be this, I'm almost even getting like this sense of yearning or something along those lines. I'm just even getting chills just even kind of thinking about it. But there is even, whatever this feeling is, Libra, I do feel that there's a bit of like, even like a bit of melancholy maybe that's kind of coming through with it. And I feel that if you have been kind of struggling with this sense of finding your place in the world or amongst your group or things, it's, you know, kind of really sort of asking yourself these kind of like soul, doing that kind of like spiritual dive, you know, considering too, in you're considering that, especially too, that your ruler is retrograde, and we're going to talk about that next. um this can be a great place or great energies to really kind of ask yourself, you know, what does your heart and home look like? You know, it's very, this card always gives me very Ten of Cups vibes. and and it's like really, and it's like once you kind of really have those ideas kind of established in your head, it's just like, what actions can we take to get towards that? Let's say if we're looking for a group, for example, you know, what are some things that you like doing, Libra? You know, maybe you like seeing these cows out here. Maybe we like farming, or maybe just working with animals. So maybe we can do something where we're volunteering, maybe at like maybe some with some sort of clinic, or maybe doing something where, I don't know, maybe we're, whatever it is that your bread and butter there, Libra. I find, you know, if you, the best way to pull or to get those energies around you is to, like, Nine of Cups, really be in it, and, you know, and just like make it a part of your routine, and you'll just slowly start attracting, or not even necessarily, it may not even be as slow as you think, Libra, just, but start attracting those places, and then you really will have that sort of like stronger sense of belonging. But let's get some tarot on this and get some details. Oh. Oh, that card's going all over the place, Libra. Hey, hold on. Thank you. Let me get these cards, Libra. Okay, let's see what's going on here. Alrighty, so you have the Knight of Wands, the Queen of Wands, the Ten of Wands. I know you're heating up. The Six of Swords, and then the Ace of Pentacles here, Libra. And, you know, I feel like this is you know, the aces are like seeds, Libra. You know, they're, and I feel that if, especially if we've been feeling this, you know, just needing that sense of belonging, you know, it's, because even when you think about like Cancerian energy, my sun sign's in Cancer, you know, I'm always telling Cancer on the other channel, you know, if there's something that you feel strongly enough, those are indicators for you to take action there, Libra, with the Knight of Wands and the Queen of Wands, because both of them are very heart driven with how they pursue things. And, you know, the Knight of Wands is one that is, he's very, he's very much about bringing like a lot of love and a lot of creativity and a lot of fun into his world there. And I feel like the Queen of Wands is the type that she does it. It's like once you really kind of have eyes on that passion, she doesn't think twice about it. She's gonna go towards it, and she's gonna figure this thing out. And I feel that the longer that we're ignoring this sense of, or not fulfilling that need of needing to feel belonged, or wherever we're feeling deprived in. It's just going to keep weighing down on you, and it's going to affect your energies. It's going to be hard to see the opportunities that are out there for you to change things up and start a new opportunity. With the Six of Wands, go to a new experience, and whatever that looks like for you. So I feel like with this, it's a lot of this is just like it's this energy, and I know how this may sound, but it's just like it's that starting to take that first step, really starting to take the action, because here's the thing with that, you can feel this stuff all you want, and be in that Nine of Cups energy, but that only goes so far. I feel that helps you solidify where your direction, but we have to take those first steps and really kind of make that stuff materialize here with the Pentacles. Tap into that earth energy and make this energy manifest. But let me get a little bit more with the Knight of Wands here, Libra. All right, Libra, so the Knight of Wands is clarified by the Seven of Swords and then the Star card here. And I almost feel like with the Seven of Swords, I feel that this has to deal with it's finding out, because maybe the reason, like, it almost feels like that there's this sense of fear maybe for some. It's like, even though we know this thing would bring us happiness, it's just like maybe the idea of taking that first step is like it's it's a little scary. It's just like, because what if we go on this thing and then it's not exactly what we thought it might be, or how we pictured, or things along those lines. But the Star card is like granting a wish, or it's making a wish. And I feel like if you believe and really have this stuff, that, or keep your objective in mind, we're going towards this energy. There are going to be some challenges along the way. There may even be some points where we may fail along the way, but then that teaches us lessons. It's just like the Queen of Wands doesn't let failures hold her back. She's just like, all right, well, she reflects. That kind of sucked. It wasn't great, but how does that keep her for the next go around? How does that? Well, you know what I mean, Libra. All right, Libra. I think I'm gonna leave that there. All right, let's get a little tea, and then let's talk about your ruler. Because Venus, she's just been hanging out in Leo for a minute, and she's going to be retrograde until the 3rd of September. And with Venus being in Leo, this, you may notice with one, Venus dealing with relationships and things. You may notice that there's some past relationships that may resurface, whether this be friendship, familial, even love, Libra. But you may notice too that if we're looking for like relationships and things along those lines, that it's not to say that we can't find love. It's just that the energies kind of slows down a little bit. It gives you a chance to really kind of pay attention to what it is that you really want from a relationship, And then also too, this is a very creative placement for the Empress to be, because you being Empress ruled, Libra, it's because your manifestation has been really just kind of potent here as of late. And I feel that this is like finding different modalities to express yourself, however that looks: art, to dance, singing, building, whatever that is. And really kind of Star card here, feed from source, and then plant some seeds, Libra. And it's not even just for just like for you to make like business and things along those lines, unless you want to do a little side hustle there, Libra. But just more so, just a way for you to just like express yourself and just bring more beauty and more balance and more aesthetics, I feel, to the world here. And whew, and depending on where your Libra placements are at, this is forming a sextile with your sign. And sextiles, where they are fortunate energy, very it's very easy flowing. It's passive energy. It's not very dynamic. It's one that we're going to need to take advantage of. It's one thing to have this Ace of Pentacles and plant this seed, but if we don't water it and tend to it and things, then just nothing happens to it, Libra. So just something to think about there. But let's get an oracle on this. Thank you. Oh, interesting. Very family oriented here, Libra. So you got the fourth card of Leos here, which is the family card. And with this card, this is a card of loyalty, faithful, allegiance, parents, children, siblings, fidelity, commitment, trust, affection, support systems, origins, tribe, dependable, sincere, and kindred spirits. And the energy that's coming through here, Libra, is the parents. And I feel like for some, maybe we're trying to, maybe for some, maybe we're trying to become parents, and because the Queen of Wands, she's very she's very attractive energy there, Libra. So, I'm getting a couple things with this, Libra. If we're thinking about becoming parents, or maybe we're or maybe we already our parents, it's like maybe we're trying to find our place where we belong, so that we can set up roots, or something like that, but I'm also kind of getting to that maybe for some it's like I'm almost getting like that for some it's like maybe we're looking for this sense of belong, or a place to belong, or something like that, because maybe we didn't get that in our childhood, possibly, or maybe get that from our parents, or parental figure maybe at that time, or maybe we had a Queen of Wands who was just kind of out and about doing her own kind of independent thing, and maybe we're just sort of just kind of left to maybe fend for ourselves and just kind of find our own kind of way here. Maybe there wasn't that guidance that may have been given to us, or even on the flip side, maybe we're parents trying to find out how to help your child to find where they belong, and trying to help them kind of forge their way and to make their soul tribe, or something along those lines. But very interesting energy here, Libra. Let me get some tarot on this. Oh, there's your ruler. What's good, girl? Wait a minute. I love that, Libra. Interesting. All right, Libra, let's see what's going on here. Huh. Interesting. All right, Libra. So you have the Eight of Cups, the Nine of Pentacles, pre-Empress energy, Empress. So here you are. The Wheel of Fortune, and then the Devil here. And that's fascinating, Libra, because I feel like for some that maybe we're... this is yeah. Alright, this is an interesting way of reading the Empress, but, maybe for some that we may have been... And keep in mind, too, Libra, it's not gender-specific reading, but, a man can be in their Empress energy, too. But I feel that maybe for some that maybe... I'm getting, like, kind of past vibes here. It's just, like, maybe we've been... Or maybe we had dealt with, like, maybe a toxic feminine energy or something along those lines. I'm kind of feeling with the devil, or maybe one that's even more kind of authoritative or something along those lines, because this is a rather cold looking empress. That kind of that's where's where I always love me a good empress, but she's maybe for some it's just like maybe we felt that, I don't know, like maybe just kind of like left behind with like the Eight of Cups here or something along those lines. Or I don't know, maybe it's like we're trying to not follow in that kind of footsteps. We're trying to maybe like break like a cycle here or something like that with the Wheel of Fortune, where it's like we're trying to not like emulate that stuff, but maybe for some it's like, I don't want to say we're repeating things, but maybe we're noticing that it's still maybe coming out for some, and it's just like we're still trying to figure out how to correct that, or I'm probably going to need to get a little bit more with the Empress here, but it does feel like with the Nine of Pentacles, it's like we were working on having this certain image or something along those lines. There's still something that is that's it's like there's something here with the devil that is still like maybe ingrained in us, that maybe even though we're trying to be this different person, trying to give maybe our children the experiences, or trying to give them the love and things that we never got, that there may even be this tendency of maybe trying to overcompensate possibly, but let me get a little bit more on the Empress there, Libra. And this doesn't even have to be Libra if you're like having like actual, having your own kids. This could be maybe you're working with kids, or maybe even you're just like you're maybe acting as like a foster parent, or someone who is yeah. Let me get this. Let me figure out what's going on with the Empress. Yeah. Okay, so the Empress is clarified by the Judgment card, the Ten of Pentacles, the Six of Cups, and then the Four of Swords. And it feels that there is, with this Judgment card here, Pluto energy, that we're trying to change something up. There's this rebirth that's trying to happen, that maybe from the past here with the Six of Cups, that it's either for some we're trying to change the way that we're dealing with our person who may be looking up, or because this could even be like maybe like a big brother big sister type of program type of thing. But I'm even getting for some others too that there's this sense of we're trying to move on from maybe some damage or something again a strong feminine figure may have inflicted upon us, and it's been something that we've been actively working on. It's been on our mind. It's maybe has it's like set our whole foundation here, and we're really trying to build this legacy off of not repeating the same type of past stuff, even kind of breaking some sort of generational thing or something along those lines. It was very powerful stuff that I feel like is kind of coming through here. And yeah, all right, I'm gonna pull out of that, Libra, but just something to think about, because I'm getting there's a lot coming through with that. All right, Empress, let's move on. All right, Libra. And too, this, and I say this is, maybe a toxic feminine, but the devil, this is Capricorn energy. Devil, Capricorn's considered, the fathers of the zodiac. So this could be something to deal with that too. But yeah, I'm definitely getting some sort of like cyclical, maybe even like karmic thing that we're trying to. Yeah, that's a lot, Libra. And keep in mind, that's a lot, Libra, trying to shoulder that burden. So be compassionate with yourself, too, while you're trying to go through this stuff. And if we find ourselves in any kind of setbacks or anything, just be mindful with that, Libra. But let's talk about let's get some tea. Let's get some tea, and then let's talk about your energy. Because you got Mars that's going to be entering your sign on the 27th of August and will be there through the 11th of October. And with this, Libra, this is great for creating new alliances and strengthening any existing ones that you already have. You may notice too that you're feeling a little more friendly, feeling more thoughtful towards others. You know, great energy for diplomacy if you need to act as an arbitrator or like a mediator between whatever's going down there. But we do want to be mindful of repressing our feelings, you know, and putting our stuff down in order to to keep the peace and things along those lines. And depending on where your Libra placements are at, this is going to be forming a conjunction with your sign. And conjunctions are interesting energies because they happen when a planet or the sun and moon are within 0 to 3 degrees of your sign. And it can bring about a little bit of stress and things because those energies trying to merge together. You know, others may notice a shift in you before you notice, and it does. It can make you feel a little weird at some points, but I feel like with the Mars, or with this happening with Mars, you'll be feeling a little more. Your energy is going to take on that Martian flavor, where it's just like you're feeling more invigorated. You know, it's going to just kind of like light up your placements and get you feeling with more energy and things to get things done and things along those lines there, and to take action as well there, Libra. But yeah, let's get an oracle on this. Get some more details. Let's see what's going on here, Libra. All right, Libra. So you have these, speaking of Mars, and they rule over Aries, you got the 6th card of Aries here, your opposite sign, which is the flag card. And with this card, this is a card of achievement, recognition, overthrow, success, victory, winner, conquest, mastery, bragging rights, carry the day, plans coming to fruition, and king of the mountain. And the energy that's coming through here, Libra, is plans are coming to fruition. And I love that. Because when you think about even this little pocket here too, Libra, the Empress and the Wheel of Fortune, this is Venus and Jupiter. Both the great benefactor and the small benefactor. And I feel like with this, you know, and how appropriate would it come during Mars, that whatever plans that I feel like you want to get into action, you know, whether this is finding your home or maybe becoming a parent or something, or maybe even fixing these, whatever this, addressing these maybe sort of kind of like familial or generational wounds or something along those lines, you know. I feel that if you once you really set that intention, Libra, that thing will manifest. Because I've been telling you, your energy and the energies just in general have been really potent and really hot. And the more that you tune into yourself and learn how your energy, how you work with the energies, the more abundance that you're going to see is around you, you know. But even when, because I feel like for some, even if we feel that plans aren't, let's say if plans aren't coming to fruition, then that gives you a moment to pause and figure out what is happening with that. You know, what are some things that may be getting in the way? Is there something going on with this devil situation? Maybe some stuff that maybe some energies here that could use some healing with the star, or maybe there's a need, maybe the plan is too vague, you know. Maybe it's just like we're making a wish. It's just like, you know, I wish for a better life, and it's just like, okay, what about life do you want better? You know, it's like it's being really intentional with the universe and really kind of stating this stuff, and then paying attention to those inspirations that you get from source, from higher self, your ancestors, the angels, however you connect with it. And then I do feel that you'll feel more motivated to take action as these things come to plan. Because I mean, you got your 10 of Pentacles here, Libra, and technically you got your 10 of Cups here with that heart and home. So it's just like the energy's all there. Now it's time for you to take action, Libra. But let's get some tarot on this and get some more details. right, Libra, let's see what's going on here. Oh, and there you are, Libra, one of your cards. I like that. So you got the Four of Cups, the Nine of Cups, the Five of Wands, and the Queen of Swords. Let's talk about the Five of Wands, because this is your brainstorming here, Libra. This is you getting the plan, you know? If we've been... I feel like if things haven't been, or if we're not sure, you know, where we want to go next, you know, this is the Five of Swords can be, it's like it can be a card of conflict, but it's the conflicts that bring us to action, you know. They get us to start thinking about how do we get out of this thing, you know. I feel like for some, maybe if we, especially if we haven't been feeling maybe as abundant or as of late, or, you know, haven't been feeling like things have been working our way, you know, we want to be careful about getting into this place of apathy where it's just like, well, I guess it's just how life is, and, you know, like things are just going to pass me by, and, you know, like once we start getting in that energy, then that's what we're going to attract. Because with the Nine of Cups, look at that, we're working towards the Ten of Cups here, Libra, but with the Nine of Cups here, you got to be mindful of where your energy is at. Because, and even just thinking with the Wheel of Fortune, Jupiter, even though Jupiter is very, very abundant and in giving in things, he doesn't discriminate as far as what he's giving about abundance in. So if you're not mindful of your vibration, and if we're staying in this state of apathy and just like, you know, just sort of like disinterest in things, then it's going to, it doesn't take away from the abundance, but it takes away, the perspective takes away from it, you know. It's just like when you look at like the devil, we could just always see like a card of, you know, like, oh, this is just a bad card, you know, it never brings anything good, it's just always blah 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 blah. And then that's how we miss the lessons that the devil is really trying to bring, you know. Or we could try to make it more like, okay, where this may not be ideal, yeah, the devil brings about things in very unorthodox ways. Could it be better? Of course. But it's bringing you that knowledge all the same. And I feel like that once that epiphany really starts kind of kicking in, or that realization comes in with the Queen of Swords, that's when things really start cooking, you know, and where we start getting that, where the cycle and the wheels really starts turning. And then look at you, Empress, just all abundant. So all right, yeah, Libra, I think I'm gonna leave that there. But Libra. Well, before I do that, let's get a little more on the Queen of Swords there. She got a little something extra to say. Okay. I guess not that much. Let's see what's going on here. Oh, interesting, Libra. I like that. So the Queen of Cups is, or excuse me, Queen of Cups. The Queen of Swords is clarified by the Ace of Cups here. And look at that, Libra. Your soil's starting to get your soil's got some water now that it can be fertilized with. And I feel with the Ace of Cups that there's a need to really kind of pay attention to the energies that you're in, to be really present when you're manifesting these, like, be really kind of present, I feel, with your thoughts, and pay attention to how this stuff manifests in the future. Because, you know, there's usually like these 5 streams that are pouring out of the Ace of Cups, and then there's a dove that's diving in, that's your sixth sense. But I bring up the senses because it's very similar, kind of like Taurus energy. I'm thinking about just like, I don't know, just like taking a moment and really kind of just like really, I don't know, paying attention to if you're, I don't know, it's like if you're really kind of filling up all of your cups. Okay, one more on that. Alright, so you got the Seven of Wands here, Libra. And you know what, too? Just thinking with these plans coming to fruition, just being mindful, too, I think, of the people that are around us as well. If they're kind of criticizing, beware of the crowd that you keep as well. And if there's something there that might even be, you know, we were talking about toxic feminine energies, you know, just something to, it may not be as overt maybe, but you know, it may be just something that may feel like a more subtle energy, maybe kind of interfering with this. So just kind of pay attention to that there, Libra, as well. I hope that makes sense. But Yep. Okay. Let's put you here right by the Empress. All right, Libra. Now let's talk about Taurus energy. Because Taurus, yeah, Jupiter that's in Taurus, and then you got Uranus that's Taurus, and they're both going retrograde. And let's talk about Uranus first, because Uranus is going to be retrograde on the 28th of August, and will be retrograde until next year, January 27th of 2024. And with this energy, Libra, this is a cycle to really embrace like new novel ideas and think about how you can contribute to society, because Uranus is all about the future and about being innovative and about the collective. They rule over Aquarius and the star card here. And yeah, just really thinking about, because we are getting ready to, we had a little taste of it back, a couple months ago, but once Pluto really gets settled into Aquarius, is going to be off to the races, and it's going to be an interesting time, I feel like, for the air signs, or if you have any, air placements. So, just, be ready for that, Libra. I think we're going to be in a very kind of innovative and collaborative energies here. But also, too, you may notice some changes in like food sources, stock markets, and the economy. So keep eyes on that, Libra. And then big Papa Jupiter is going to be going retrograde on the 4th of September, and will be retrograde through the 30th of December. And with this, Libra, this really kind of helps us adopt a more kind of practical approach towards our goals, and making sure that we're really building things of value here. 10 of Cups, well, 10 of Cups, Heart and Home, 10 of Pentacles here. And, because Taurus is all about security and foundation. They're not going to invest in things that aren't going to last. So, and neither is the Empress. So, so making sure that we are, whatever we are investing in, that it is going to come, that is going to have that longevity there. But let's get an oracle on this. Thank you. Let's see what's going on here, Libra. I dig it. All right, so you got the third card of Scorpios here, which is the Friends card. And with this card, this is a card of friendship, group, soul tribe, third person, contact, relate, network, show up, hang out, meet in person, social media, interpersonal relationships, togetherness, and friendliness. And the energy that's coming through here, Libra, is the group. And I feel with this, maybe for some, since we were talking about that sense of belonging and things earlier, that maybe for some it's like we're trying to find the group that we really kind of fit in with, and finding people who really, really kind of resonate with us. Because, that's one thing, and we're going to talk about this next, but with like Neptune and Pisces, granted she's retrograde right now, but Neptune and Pisces is about really kind of forming like, strong groups with others, because it's like it brings this level of compassion and empathy towards your fellow man there and woman, and just I feel that if we're having troubles maybe fitting into a group or finding out where to do with the group, it's like the 9 of Cups. It's finding out what resonates with you. Maybe maybe we're joining like maybe we're joining like a sports team, or maybe joining like a gardening group, or maybe even doing something where just anything. I feel like that would be one of the more easier ways to kind of find this group. I was actually I remember talking about this a little while ago. I remember a friend once told me, I grew up playing Scrabble since I was a little kid, and he had told me that there's these Scrabble groups that are around. I don't know why I hadn't thought to look up this sooner, but just even doing something. Actually, I actually might look into that. But yeah, I feel it's like it's really kind of doing that research, Libra. Like plans coming. We were talking about plans coming to fruition. Taking that action, because I know it can be a little maybe awkward at first to kind of like integrate yourself in a group, and it's just like, how do we stand, how do we stand out and make an impact in that group. But let me get some tarot on this, get some details. Oh, there's hubby. All right. King of Wands. Yeah, I don't know if I said that. It's like I forgot we got a couple queens. Oh, and there's I misspoke, and then the Queen of Cups must have heard me. And look at that. That's interesting, Libra. You're starting to rack up some queens here. Got three of a kind, because you got the King of Wands, the Queen of Cups, the Three of Wands, and then interesting, and the Two of Cups. And where do you start? Let's start with the Two of Cups. Because I feel like maybe, Libra, that maybe for some it's just like there's this energy, and maybe it's like joining a group and finding people that you can share kind of like things with, experiences and feelings with stuff I really would feel like would open up your world in such a really kind of fantastic type of way here. And I almost feel like with the King of Wands here, it's like I almost feel like that we might be overthinking this energy a little bit. I'm kind of feeling with the King of Wands. This is us. For me, it's Sagittarius energy. It's first two deacons of Sagittarius and the last of Scorpios. And I feel like that maybe it's like, I don't want to say necessarily it's a trust thing, but it's just like he's almost giving me this kind of closed off energy. But I feel that there's a need to, yeah, again, to kind of broaden up and to kind of be maybe a little more kind of open, a little more receptive to the idea of working in something that's a little bit larger than ourselves. Maybe this even is some kind of like volunteering thing or something along those lines. Or what, even too, just kind of thinking with this King of Wands, if we're not able to find a group that we're looking for, this could be something where it's like you are taking that initiative, Libra, to create something, create your own group, and do something even along those lines. I mean, that would even be really fantastic there, and provide like a new sort of thing. If you're noticing, there's this like I want to say, it feels a better word than deficit, but this absence of whatever the thing that it is that you're looking for. But and I know that may seem a little fantastic, Libra, but why not? You can start as something. Let's say you wanted to start a Scrabble group. Maybe this is like maybe we're kind of posting online. Maybe we can all meet in like a park somewhere, weather permitting, or maybe there's like a way you can like get in touch with someone to, or maybe even get like a, if you get enough interested people, maybe we could even get like a venue or something along those lines. I feel like where there's a will, there's a way, and then plans. It only doesn't happen, Libra. It's because really we are getting into this age where the only silly ideas are the ones that are not being implemented. So give it a try, and if it doesn't go quite how you thought it is, let's get back to the drawing board. What can we tweak? What do we need? Okay, we need X amount of people, we need this and this and that. Let's get to work. Queen of Wands, Queen of Cups, Queen of Swords. Let's start manifesting. What? building things of longevity. I like that. All right, let's that's interesting that you got almost the whole Wands family there, Libra. So a lot of heat, a lot of action. That's I feel like might need to be taken here. But let's talk about Pisces energy, because you have Neptune that's in Pisces, and then you got Saturn in Pisces. They're both retrograde for a little bit. But Saturn's going to be retrograde until the 4th of November. And with this energy, this is a really, I feel, a really cool placement for Saturn to be, just in general. But with them being retrograde, this is like kind of asking yourself, like, or asking you, like, it's almost like a cosmic interrogation, just kind of, Saturn, wonder what you're been doing up until now. Are your plans are your things going according to plan? Have you been realizing your dream? Have you been manifesting? And if not, then let's get on it. Let's make those dreams come true, because Pisces is very imaginative, very dreamy, very expansive type of energy, considering they're both Jupiter and Neptune ruled. That's just mad abundance, and there's a lot we can really do with this energy, with what Saturn's asking us, but it's just we have to take that initiative, And then too, with Pisces being as spiritual as they are, it's a great energy for getting in tune with your spiritual side and tapping into that and really connecting with Source. And you couple that with Neptune, who's going to be retrograde until the 12th of December, or excuse me, to the 6th of December. And with her being in retrograde, this is, again, a really great energy for just powerful for just introspection and inner knowings, and really kind of just, again, connecting to sources. Like the veil has been lifted, because Neptune deals with that mysterious, the unseen, the illusions and whatnots. But now everything is tangible. But we do want to be mindful too, though, of escapism and things along those lines, because that can be kind of intense when we're dealing with those realms in there at first. So, all right, but let's get an oracle on this and get some details. Thank you. Let's see what's going on here, Libra. Nice. I love that, Libra. You got the 8th card of Leos here, which is the hot air balloon. And with this card, this is a card of balance, uplifting, freedom, going with the flow, rise above, don't resist, new perspective, untouchable, defying gravity, continuous flow, ascension, view, elevate, and feeling good. And the energy that's coming through here, Libra, is the untouchable. And for some, considering we were just talking about Neptune and the unseen, the things that aren't tangible, I feel there is a need to kind of make those things that, those ideas, those dreams and stuff, is to take the untouchable and make them tangible, make them manifest, because like I was saying, Empress being in Leo equals Libra manifesting brilliance, that's a really, really strong placement, I feel like, for you and for Taurus to be in right now, and again, this, like, this, once this energy passes, this is not going away, but it's just like, while things are so potent, for you to get into that practice, to get to really be, again, how we're talking about with the Ace of Cups, being really present with how you manifest, because you have all this water with the Ace of Cups. You're a bottomless well, Libra, of infinite source of creativity, and then now you can take that water from there, mix it with the pentacles, the seeds, and then in the earth, and then manifesting a garden fit for an empress, fit for not just for you, Libra, too. You building all this brilliance, this beauty, and whatever that looks like for you is going to benefit the soul tribe too, because this is where's your 10 of Pentacles? Oh, right here. This is right in front of me. This is going to be, that was Saturn asking, where's your 10 of Pentacles, Libra? But it's leaving behind that legacy too for the rest of us to enjoy as well there, Libra. And I really feel like it's a beautiful gift to be able to tap into source like that, and to be able to make that stuff manifest with ease and things, But Let me get some, let's get some tarot on this and get some details. Thank you. Oh, ha! There's hubby. Now I'm talking about the Queen of Swords. Because you got the Eight of Pentacles here, you got the King of Swords, and then you have the Fool here, Libra. You are racking up some strong people cards here, Libra. And I'm almost starting to feel that there's this, with the Eight of Pentacles here, I feel like we're about to get to some work here, Libra. And I feel like you're about to do some really good work as well. You know, something where maybe for some, maybe we're thinking about, you know, maybe doing some type of, becoming some sort of like mentor, some sort of teacher or something along those lines where, you know, you're creating new opportunities. But I feel like you need to take that leap first, Libra, and show people. It's like almost showing people like how to really, you know, embody that Empress energy and really just start to manifest and create things and make that more of a routine. And that's brilliant, Libra. I mean, it's, because even just like really just kind of looking at the Fool, you know, this is Uranus energy. It's just like it's looking to the future. You bringing the future, and in bringing this sense of wisdom, maybe through your experiences in life. And ooh, I don't know, you've made me tear up a little bit. I don't like you're bringing something really lovely, and I feel that it would be, and not that this is like your. And it does, you know what? Let me put it this way. I don't feel like it doesn't matter how big or how small this is, Libra, but don't doubt the the impact. Wow, Libra. I'm not sure what that's about because now my Cancer's my sun signs in Cancer and it's starting to show here. But don't doubt the the impact that you can really have and the change that you can really bring to others' lives. And because inspiration is a very powerful thing, you know. And that's, you know, what I'm telling Leo all the time. Sometimes you don't have to do much. You just have to, yeah, there's work, yeah, but it's work at being who you are, you know, and embodying who yeah, I think I'm gonna move out of that, Libra. I'm gonna move out of that. But I hope that makes sense. You look at you leader. But let's get to your last. Let's get to this last energy here, so I can get you out of here. So I can get some tissue. Let's talk about Pluto energy, this judgment, because you have Pluto that's in Capricorn. And with Pluto being, and he's retrograde right now, and Pluto will be retrograde until the 10th of October. And with this energy, Libra, you know, this is really kind of asking you, like, how can you feel, what do you need to, like, what does success, like, look like to you? And what do you need to do to accomplish that, you know? And what steps can we do to feel, you know, independent and feel accomplished and feel like we can stand on like our, and granted, of course we do, you know, we have the help of others here, which, yeah, which you're a posse over here. But you know, we do have the sense of others, but it's just like independently, you know, what does that look like for you? You know, what does that strong foundation look like? And then on a more kind of global standpoint, you may notice that there are shifts in governments and in just positions of powers and things, and a lot of stuff that's going to be that was once hidden, you know, being revealed. You know, it's just going to be a very, very transformative period, I feel, just going forward. We have a lot that's coming up. I mean, I'm excited for these next and I know this is down the line, but just even for this next year, but even for the next couple of years too. I feel like 2025 is going to be a fascinating one as well. But let's get some let's get your last oracle on this. Thank you. All right, Libra, I like it. It's full steam ahead because you got the 6th card of Geminis, which is the train card. And with this card, this is a card of moving on, life's journey, new endeavor, going away, one direction, on track, focus, on time, keep going forward, going with the flow, inflexible, steady climb, and no resistance. And the energy that's coming through here, Libra, is the new endeavor. You can see we were just talking about that full energy. I feel that for some, you really are about to be in your Empress energy, Libra. You have the 9 of Pentacles too, right? Yeah. You really are, I feel like, about to take your Empress game, or there's this potential to take your Empress game to that next level, you know, to take on, and I don't even mean to take on more than you can chew, Libra, but just like taking on new experiences, you know, to really kind of to be the star, Libra, to be to be a beacon, even, you know, like, and listen, you know, I had a lot of Leo in my chart. I know I can over exaggerate a little bit, but it's only over exaggerated until we're doing it. You know, there's the train was people probably thought that was like, there's no way that we can get something like that happening, and now look, we got bullet trains, we got, you know, like, it's, you know, never doubt the power of manifestation. You are as powerful as your will, and where there's a will, there's a way. And, you know, your thoughts can become things. It's just a matter of that action, that heat that we were talking about. King, Queen, Knight of Wands, there, Libra. But let's get your last tarot cards on this one. All right, Libra. Last little bit here. Oh, look at you, Libra. That's one more person for the mix, and another ace, and there's your heat, Libra. I love that. So you have the 4 of Wands, the 5 of Swords, the Ace of Wands, the King of Pentacles, and then the Death card here, Libra. Let's switch back over. Because I feel like with this, that, you know, the Ace of Wands, it's you know, right before I started really kind of, you know, doing this channel and things, I had, you know, I was at my, you know, I was thinking, like, you know, is this really the path that I need to take in things? And I went to pull a card, and it was the Ace of Wands. Ace of Wands, I got like, this really kind of started the whole thing off there. And it's, yeah, a lot has changed, and it's been fantastic. You know, and I feel that for you, that there's this energy of you bringing change, you know, and it's like the 4 of Wands is giving me almost like this, you know, it's like an 1111 portal here, and it's like you're getting ready to pass through this portal. And I feel like with the 5 of Swords, and this is an interesting way of, I've not gotten it like that before, it's almost like you're getting ready to maybe change the minds of others, Libra, because you really do have the beauty of being an air sign. You really do have a way with the words, and a way of explaining things, and you know, and getting people inspired, I feel. And that's a real superpower there, Libra. And so, you know, I feel that, you know, there's the, you know, King of Pentacles as abundant, you know, and not just, the King of Pentacles doesn't just bring abundance for himself, but he brings it for this entire soul tribe here that you got lined up over here, Libra. And I think that this will be a time of just like of celebrating, and in that new things are really kind of coming on up on the horizon here, and that sure, even just thinking with the Five of Swords, there'll be some opposition, of course. It wouldn't be a fun journey without any. If anything was just all smooth sailing, but let that push you, Libra. Let the perspectives of others change, because you know what? It's like I tell you at the beginning, like when you got different opinions and things, and I think you got the Seven of Wands earlier. It's just like, take what resonates with you, leave the rest with them. Put it in orbit, and consider the perspective. We're not cutting people's off. Their opinions are valid, but I do feel like you're in a very transformative time, Libra. So, your season's coming up here soon. We got a little while, but you're the next monthly spread. So be thinking about what you want to do, Libra. What kind of stuff you want to bring to completion. What dreams you have, and how's that gonna manifest. So I think I'm gonna leave that there. But if you like that, Libra, give it a thumbs up and share this. I would love to see empresses manifesting just all over the place. I think that's like a low key dream of mine. I have little fun fact about me, Libra. My midheaven is in Taurus. And so I'm aspiring to be an empress. I feel like that's what I'm trying to work towards. But but it's another thing to be it, and I talk about that all the time. It's like I get chills thinking about it all the time when I think about you and Taurus and your energies and what you can really do. About to get back into your reading. Subscribe, Libra, Empress. Subscribe, hit that bell button, get notified when and tell all these people. Subscribe, hit that bell button, get notified when all these videos each week. And then last thing, see, you got the lovely Queen of Cups here, one of the Cancerian energy, and not that you need her to come over to my other channel, the Chariot and Friends, which all you need, Libra, if you just want to come over anyway, I don't mind. But if you have any Cancer in your placement, Sun, Moon, Rising, come on over. I do videos Monday through Friday there. You can meet Rhonda, because we discuss lunar shenanigans. Yes, it's an obsidian moon. And right now, she does a lot. She's always void of course. And you'll learn what the void of course is. It's a good old time. And all that housekeeping is down in the description box below. But let me get you surprise cards here, so I can get you out of here. Was one more person, Libra. Look at how many lives you're touching. I'm serious. This is lovely. And I feel that this is something where if you were to, with the Knight of Cups, if you were to pursue your passion, and whatever that looks like, I feel that it really would inspire all these people. I forgot who else got all these. I think it was Aries that got all these, like it was an insane amount of people that they got. I think you might have got a little bit more than them, which I feel like it makes sense too, because Mars is in your sign right now. You are in a time of Libra. You can have some major impact, and I don't care if you think I'm exaggerating. I think you should. I think you can make it happen. I believe in that. And let me get you. Oh, and look at that. Let me get you surprise card so I can get you out of here. Get you out of this lawnmower. Oh, hold on. Let me flip that. And sorry about that, Libra. Didn't expect a little lawn care. Thank you. Let's see what we got here, Libra. Beautiful. Look at what's happening, Empress. You're awakening. You got the awake card up right here, Libra. It's your time to shine. I don't got anything else to say to that. Go out there and kill it there, Empress. Because you're this is really beautiful, Libra. This is really beautiful, and thank you for bringing this energy. Now get out of here. You stay safe out there. You stay safe out there, Libra. Manifesting brilliance and whatnot. You raise your vibration, and not just your vibration. Raise the soul tribe's vibration through the roof. Through the roof to Venus. Because it's going to be spectacular. And I will catch you soon. On the next one. Yeah, soon.